Namaste, everybody. Marcia Leite here, yoga educator and Ayurvedic lifestyle consultant. Um, I came here today to talk to you about a little continuation from the video that I posted on the 13th of September, talking about the goal of yoga. What is the purpose of yoga? Okay, so it's not practicing yoga asanas. There is, or to have a body flexible. It is about that, but it is the ultimate goal of yoga is to recognize that we are not this I. We are part of the supreme consciousness. Okay, this is in the Yoga Sutras. Okay. So rather than continue to talk about, I would like to talk to you about Raja Yoga, okay, R-A-G-A, Raja Yoga, which is the yoga of Patanjali, okay, and then there's Hatha Yoga that came years later, and I explained that in the other video, okay. But Hatha Yoga follows, in some books, for example, in this book, the yoga tradition from George Forenstein, which this one is in Portuguese, but it's the same cover, everything in English. He talks about that in many books, and many scholars talks about Hatha Yoga being complementary to Raja Yoga, okay? But Hatha Yoga was developed by other people. They were developed much later, and I would like to talk to you about that another time, and I will explain everything very nicely in continuation. But I also would like to give you practical things for you to start to develop more awareness, okay? So today I would like to talk to you about, there is yoga and Ayurveda. They came from a philosophy called Sankhya, okay, Sankhya. And yoga and Ayurveda both follows the principles of Sankhya, okay. And what I find interesting, okay, is that in this, I don't know how you call it, this, organization, all right? So I will show you here a photo of it. And, okay, there is something like that, okay, that I may post it somewhere. This is in Portuguese, okay, but something like that. And then they talk about manas, which is the mind, and then just besides the manas, okay, has the 10 faculties, okay, that I will explain also later on, but basically it's the senses. The mind is stimulated, okay, all the stimulation of the mind comes from the senses. The seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and touch. And the organs that brings this sense to us, the ears, the hands, the nose, the mouth, the eyes. And what happens is there's the manas and there's the senses. And then above this, okay, so we are really going up the ladder. Above this there is buddhi. Sorry. It doesn't come buddhi. Comes the ego, which is, the ego is the identification with the self, the individualization. I am one individual. When the journey of yoga is towards, I am one, I am part of the collective consciousness, okay? And you can call you Buddha, you can call it a God, you can call it whatever you want to call, but it is supreme consciousness, collective consciousness, which we are part of this whole consciousness, okay? We are not separated from it. That's why we say we are one. Okay? Ab- above the ego, when you go through the mind, you go through the identification, you grow beyond it, then you get to awareness. Um, in Sanskrit, awareness is called buddhi. Okay, buddhi. So we have manas, we have the yandriyas and yandriyas. Okay, then we have ahankara, which is the ego, and then we have buddhi, which is awareness. Awareness. Okay, divine awareness. And that is what I would like to talk to you in the next video. Okay, so first I would like you to understand the mind is here, the ego is here, and awareness is here. That's why yoga don't talk about mindfulness. Yoga talks about awareness. Okay, and that is what I would like you to understand, that behind that mind, behind that person that says, I feel angry, I feel jealous, I feel happy, I feel anxious. Behind that person, behind that place, there is a bigger intelligence that is observing it, that is observing the mind works. And it is about the observer that I would like to talk to you in my next video. Okay, so I hope that video was helpful to you to understand a little bit more of yoga, to understand about the difference between mindfulness and awareness. And I will talk to you the next video about the observer method. Okay, and please share this video to your friends and suggest them to subscribe to my channel. I really would like to share this knowledge with you. It is really, really rich knowledge that I learned from my Indian teachers. Okay, deep knowledge of yoga philosophy, yoga metaphysics, yoga psychology. Okay, that you're not gonna find easily in many other places. Okay, so stay good. Remember that behind your mind, behind the I feel angry, I feel happy, I feel this and that, there is a higher intelligence, a higher awareness. Okay? So I love you and I leave you. Namaste.